Hello there. Right, it's a bit of a disaster once again. Haven't really prepared myself. Let me see if we can correct this. No, it's not having it. Why are you not doing it? Because you're not pressing Alt, you moron. Okay, right, so I'm hideously late. I'm going to do this anyway. See if I can do a weekly live stream. Even though, again, it's impromptu and I haven't really planned anything, so I don't know. It could be a complete disaster, but here we go. Right. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Thank you very much indeed for tuning into my live stream. My trigger didn't happen there, but there we go, and it is still not doing it. What's going on? I don't know. A bit of a disaster. Right. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. We're going to be doing some Alan Wake 2. That is annoying that my thing didn't come in, didn't boot in. I'm annoyed by that because it's there. Oh well, that's OBS for you. I was going to set up my soundboard, which would then have a whole load of audio files on there, mainly relating to technical issues and problems I've had. But there we go. Okay, so we're going to play a bit of Alan Wake 2. But first, I want you to take a look at the review scores for Alan Wake 2. I mean, a lot of people have played it now, so they've had an opportunity to beat it. In some cases, to platinum the game. I mean, initially it had a high Metacritic score when it first released. So I mean, this is weeks later now, so at least it gives us an opportunity to see where those figures are now. So if I switch to WebServe, right? So yeah, so here is Metacritic, and as we can see, it's generally favourable. It has an 87 with a user score of 8.8. Now, looking down, and that 87 is based on 65 critic reviews and almost 1,200 user reviews. Okay, so on the PS5, after 65 reviews, it got 87. On PC, 89, and a whopping 94. Only based on 13 critic reviews. Now, I think if it overall had got a 91 plus, it would be a must play. But it has 87, so it's not a must play, but it is generally favourable. I mean, you can see these high scores: 100, 85, 10s, 9s, a 2. No way. I mean, we are gonna look at some of these reviews. A 2. At least this guy gave it 4 out of 10. This guy's giving it. The Last Bard gave it a 2 out of 10 on the 12th. That was today. Due to bugs, I am stuck by the end of the game. Paid for the pre-order of the deluxe edition. What happened there? What bugs? I mean, I've heard that there is some sort of game-breaking bug as you play towards the end of the game. But I didn't know how prevalent they are or how bad they are or on what platform. So maybe is that on PC? I don't know. We'll have to take a look and see what that relates to. But I mean, it has been doing very well. There's been quite a few good review scores. I mean, looking at, I mean, also they did actually win an award at the Golden Joystick Awards. I think they win critical acclaim. Let's play this if it works and see if we can hear a bit what they said.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Geometric Interactive on a very, very well-deserved win. Next, we have the Critics' Choice Award, which is also selected by a panel of journalists from Games Radar, PC Gamer, Edge, and a few more. Now, this award celebrates the game that, to them, has stood out the most over the past
Critics' Choice.
months. I'm sure there were some serious squabbles. In fact, I know that this one was a hotly debated one by the judges. But
Really?
a lone starlet has prevailed.
Okay.
Let's find out who took home the prize.
Ooh, I wonder who. We know already. A bold experiment in creative and surreal storytelling. Hugely ambitious and brilliantly innovative. Poor Royal Nightingale. Oh, always gets me when even though I've seen that scene a million times now. A champion among modern survival horror games. I mean, obviously I'm getting glimpses of the odd spoiler here, but never mind, because I've only played it for about 20 hours now. A Lynchian Dream Invader. What does that even mean? Anyway, remember Brown Boundary Breaking. Games Radar. Are they all from Games Radar? The comments, the accolades.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wade?
Good lord. Wake 2. Good lord. Yep, winner.
Please welcome Thomas Pua from Remedy Entertainment.
Is it Thomas Pua? Or Thomas Fua? Thomas Fua. I think is he the communications director? I don't know. Get on with it.
Where am I gonna, I don't mean stick, where I'm gonna put this thing, I don't know. Thank you very much. Lovely to be back here. Please be quiet. We'll take that. Thank you very much.
What does that
It took
mean?
us 13 years to get this game done.
Yeah.
Making games is hard, as we say at Remedy. We prove it with every game we make. It's very painful, but it's pretty awesome when you get these awards. So shout out to the team back home in Espoo, and of course a big thank you to Epic Games, who published the game and really let us and Sam Lake make exactly the game he wanted to make, which is pretty rare. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Right. Okay, so there you have it. They won an award at the Golden Joystick, which is fantastic and well deserved. So if we take a look at Go to X or Platform X, There's a photo of him with the award. Thomas, it is Puha. I don't know who that is. Who's that? He got his own one. What is that? I love Max Payne. I love Alex Casey, but in my opinion, Sam Lake is the best character played by Sam Lake. Good Lord. I mean, he should have been an actor. I don't know. He certainly plays enough roles to be one. Yeah, look at these lovely pictures. Okay, so Saga Anderson fan art from Alan Wake 2. That is a very good. That is a very, very good picture. I quite like that picture. The FBI logo on the arm and the gradient background. Yeah, that's very good. Very, very nice picture there. I don't know if I can lift it off there. Can I lift it off there? Save as. Yeah, I think you can. Can you do it? I don't know. Save as desktop there. Right. So, right. I think that's that is E on that one. Yeah. So I mean, it's got some good reviews. Also, I mean, there's a couple of guys I tend to watch on YouTube. One of them is Dreamcast guy, and the other one is Hard 8 Times. Now, I mean, they are, in some cases diametrically opposed to each other in their opinions, and I think Alan Wake 2 is an example of this. Let me just check. So, I mean, here is the review that the favourable review that Dreamcast guy gave.
It has two protagonists. The original game had us playing as this very cool author who wrote these crime thrillers, but he's also a guy that, frankly, kind of was a jerk.
Yeah.
An open.
At Curry's, we receive
what
40
is
hours
this?
Of training, but
get off!
Just to give everyone an extra boost,
get off.
Path. If you're this game feels like it just doesn't know how much to trust you and set you free.
Yeah, okay.
Could have been a big old sloppy mess.
Okay. What is the... Even though it just says it there now. So
let's go to the ratings board and put a big number on it.
I
am giving Alan Wake 2 a
9.5
out of 10.
Really?
Thanks so much for watching, gamers. If you enjoyed this video...
Yeah. Okay, so he gave it a 9.5. So, again, I respect his opinion in terms of games. I mean, I don't go along with everything he says. But, yeah, in this, from what I've experienced, I think it's brilliant. I think it's a brilliant sequel to Alan Wake. And I look forward to completing the game. What else have I got here? Okay, so I mean, there are some negative views about Alan Wake 2. I mean, I don't know what that is. Does he say don't play Alan Wake 2? I don't know what that means. But there's a guy here who said, I did not like and continue Alan Wake 2 because I felt the first 3 hours were boring. But I can be objective and say that there is no possible way the game is a 4 out of 10. I think he's referring to Jimquisition's review, which we saw in Metacritic. But even though it wasn't as low as the other chaps, I mean, he says, so he's referring to 4 out of 10 as a broken game. So, I mean, he's saying that this guy is clearly over the top. So if we do go back to Metacritic, we can actually see their review. So if we can have a quick look. So this guy here gave it 4 out of 10. He said, I adored the first Alan Wake, and I've either loved or liked every Remedy game since then. This is the first time I've felt so depressed by the studio's work. I've actually been angry about it. Wow, the pompous writing, the shoehorned mechanics that push a tiresome narrative conceit over the quality of the narrative itself, the archaic combat, the amount of time it spends doing almost nothing. Alan Wake 2 is insufferable most of the time. It's impossible to tell where the stylistically bad writing of the title character ends and the inadvertently bad game of Alan Wake 2 begins. The difference at this point matters not. So he's given it a 4 out of 10. But this guy, the last bard, he gave it 2 out of 10. Due to bugs, I am stuck by the end of the game. Paid for the pre-order of the deluxe edition for this. Digital only version is a scam. Enjoyable for a while, but most characters are awful. I hope I get a refund. Well, that is terrible. I mean, I haven't reached the point of the game where this guy is, and I hope it doesn't affect consoles. It's unfortunate if it does affect PC, then that's a huge blow, and I do hope they patch it and sort it out, because that would be terrible. Now there is another guy who I follow. I quite like him. I think he's quite funny, and I think he's honest, and I do respect his opinion and review of games. And to put it mildly, he does not like Alan Wake. That's for sure. So hopefully, if I can find the point.
Anybody that gave Alan Wake 2 a 8 or higher, I want to take them to court. I want to sue them. I need a refund. I want my money back.
Okay, so he wants a class action lawsuit.
Shut down. I'm tired of these people lying in my face and playing with me.
I think what he's referring to is that these reviews. I mean, he's getting glowing reviews. He's getting 9s out of 10, 10 out of 10, right? So this guy's thinking, yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it, and he goes out and he puts his 50 quid into it, or $60 or $50, I don't know, yeah, and then he's playing it, and he don't like it. He think, what is this? What is it? Yeah, and so he feels like he's been misled by the reviews and the critics and these websites. So he's angry. He's wasted his money based on their reviews. So he'd like his money back. And if he feels that way,
you know what I mean. I feel like anybody that gave Alan Wake 2 an 8 or above, they need to be sued, and they need to realize their mistake. Man, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. Alan Wake 2 is trash. Trash. That game is garbage. Oh.
Okay. I mean, he's always he's good for a laugh, and I respect him. I personally have a criticism of the game. One of them is the combat seems to be a bit scarce, and he does touch on this in his podcast, and he actually gives a number. So it's only about 20 enemies, and they don't vary those enemies. They're more or less, a bunch of them are the same. So there's not a lot of imagination went into these enemies, even though they're few and far between. So I can understand what he's saying there, because I thought I'd run into a lot more combat when I played Alan Wake, the original. I'm sure there was combat constantly. Yeah, you were never starving for combat. I mean, it looks as if they're pushing more of the narrative, more of the story, and the fear aspect, where it's the suspense, it's the trepidation you're feeling as there's a build up. They're pushing that more so than the actual where you have to you're engaged in combat. Right, so I mean, that's all I really had on that. So let's see what else. Right, so let's see what else I had going. I was going to try and do some quizzes. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. Some Alan Wake quizzes. I mean, it could be Alan Wake 2, doesn't matter. It could spill over to the Control universe, doesn't matter. But I was going to try some Alan Wake 2 quizzes. I mean, I don't want to, just jump immediately into Alan Wake 2. I mean, last time with my previous live stream, I did have a build up to playing the game, and unfortunately, because I'm going to get an audio file for this, OBS problems. My audio was messed up, and if it's not the audio, it's the lighting, and if it's not the lighting, it's the audio. So I need to have it to work out how to make a sound file on that, so I can just play it whenever I have a problem. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and do some quizzes, Alan Wake quizzes, a couple of them. See how if they're terrible, then we'll just go straight into Alan Wake 2. But for now, let's give it a go and see how far we get. Right, so this one is fun trivia. Test yourself, take this Alan Wake quiz. Okay, so this is basically about Alan Wake, the original. He told the story of Alan Wake, a novelist who paid a visit to a small town with a dangerous secret. This quiz is based on the Xbox 360 version. Hang on. So the version was different, the 360 was different? hang on, it was PC and Xbox back then, wasn't it? We didn't get it until the, I think, was it the remaster? I don't know. Okay, so let's get started. Let's do this for 5 minutes and see how far we get. Might learn something. As the game opens, writer Alan Wake and his wife Alice arrive in a small town in the US Northwest. It features shops, a diner, and a dark forest. What is the name of the town? Oh, come on, this is bloody easy. Hang on, I'm just trying to log back in here. Oh, I am actually live. There I am. All right, that wasn't coming up before. Maybe if I actually press on it, you might actually see me moving. And I've got nobody in my chat. As usual, I should have a no chat. In fact, this is a no chat live stream. A no chat live stream. But then again, I don't really market my live streams. I don't other than the YouTube indication. If you happen to miss it, then that's fine. I don't know. I'm not that fast. But there's no one in my chat at the moment. So there's no one who can play the games with me. I'll have to play on my own. See, I should have a violin. That's one of my audio files. I can play it. So it's playing the sad violin strings. Right. So the answer to number 1 is Bright Falls. That was easy. Number 2, Alan is invited to an upcoming local celebration. What is it called? Give me a break. Garlic Days, perhaps? No. Deerfest. Number 3, the Wakes stay at a cabin on an island in Cauldron Lake. Alan goes for a walk and then hears screaming. Alice is being dragged into the lake. Then Alan or Alex Casey, wakes up in a car on shore. He gets out and is attacked. Who is after him? Shadowy. Hang on, I'm meant to be clicking these. I didn't even click them, did I? Okay, so hopefully it will give me the answers at the end. Alan gets a phone call, unless of course you know differently. Just come forward with say something in the chat. I'm all ears. Alan gets a phone call from someone who says he's kidnapped Alice. The man tells Alan he must find something or Alice will die. What is that? I'd say the pages of a manuscript. Alan has an agent. He wears a big red jacket and blue jeans and tries to help Alan find a way to leave the town. What is his name? His name is Barry Wheeler. After a long sequence in the woods, Alan wakes up to find he's at Cauldron Lodge. Cauldron Lake Lodge, a mental health centre run by town resident Dr. Hartman. 2 other patients, the Anderson brothers, were in a band in the 70s. What was the band called? The Sons of Old Gods of Asgard. Why is it called the Sons of Asgard? Alan wants to find a woman named Cynthia Weaver. She has created a secret shelter which will protect people from the attackers. What is the name of the place? The place is called the Well-Lit Room. Alan must search for a special item which can then help him fight the dark presence. We learn that Alan was given this object by his mother. What is it? If only it could be a rocket launcher, that would be perfect, but it's the clicker. While Alan is out walking, I'm going to do this number 10 because these are too easy. While Alan is out walking in the wilderness, many enemies attack him. There are continuing waves of undead, and then there are objects which suddenly come to life. Which of the following goes after Alan in a farmyard? That's interesting. It's a bulldozer. And lastly, number 10, at last Alan locates the cabin. He goes inside and decides that he must write an ending to the story. Which of the following does he say? It's not a lake, it's an ocean. I can't wait to get home. Why am I not wet? Man, am I going to look for a lawyer? Now, come on. I mean, this one, it gives you, this is just, they just literally, hang on. Do I have to sign in to get the answers? Get out of it. Yep, I was right. Yep, number 2, I was right. Yep, I was right. Yep, I was right. Yep, right. Yep, yep, yep. 84%. Some people got this wrong. 78%. Oh my God. A perfect score. Thank you very much indeed. Did you enjoy this quiz? No, it was too bloody easy. You know what? We've got another quiz. What is this? We've got another quiz here. All right, let's just do the first 5 because these are easy. What are the enemies called in Alan Wake? The Taken. Actually, they initially were called Shades, or they're going to be called Shades, but doesn't have the same ring to it. What is Wake's profession? His job? Oh my gosh, I thought he's a plumber. What is the name of Alan's wife? Alice. Who is Alan's agent? These are almost the same questions. Is it possible to drive vehicles in the game? Yes. The next 5 questions involve Minecraft. Name the hardest material in the game. I have no idea because Minecraft is a load of rubbish. Garbino. No, thank you. All right, so I think that was it. That was it on that. So right, well that was I don't know whether that was of any interest. I mean the quiz were too easy. I mean I could have written a better quiz than that for sure. Where are we in gameplay? So if we come out of that and then bring up the whole hey. Right, so it's just after 8, so we'd better start with with Alan Wake 2. Actually, I'm not actually using my Stream Deck, which I should really. Okay, so what we'll do now is I will quickly go and get some water and come back. So just hold on to your butts and I'll be right back. Right. I'm back. Wow, that's a bit funny, that bit. Okay, so right, we're going to try some Alan Wake 2. I mean, where we're resuming from is where I think Alan is still in the dark place. So I think we're in an area where he's in New York City, but again, still the dark place. And he's just attended a media interview with is it Mr. Daw or something? I don't know what his name is. Talk show host, and he's now more or less trapped in the studio, and we are tasked with getting him to escape. He meets Artie, a paranatural entity from the Control universe, which just highlights the crossover. And Artie has pointed him towards the basement in order to find a way out of the studio. So I'm not wearing my hat. Okay, so we're going to I'm going to switch over and see if we can try and play some Alan Wake 2. Right, okay, so if I can expand that and just do a bit of housekeeping here. What have I done? Have I done the wrong one? No. Okay, so hopefully my sound is okay. I mean, last time my audio was absolutely horrendous. Have no idea what happened there. And actually, I'm still wearing my Spider-Man t-shirt. I don't know if you can tell that. Can you see that? Still wearing my Spider-Man t-shirt. I should be wearing my Alan Wake top. I do apologise. As we're all Alan Wake fans here. Right, so hopefully the audio is okay. Even though I think there was a slight echo. So maybe, hang on, maybe if I just mute the desktop audio, because we no longer need that. Yeah, so hopefully this all goes well. Hold on to your butts. Here we go.
To see you.
I'm looking for the exit.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it
Has he
yourself.
even got an ID card? What does his ID card say?
The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before?
Have we met before?
Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor?
He doesn't actually answer it.
You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
And he sort of after that monologue or speech, or when he replies to you, he sort of has a serious look on his face as if this is very profound. Now take the key. Take the goddamn key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the
Is the prisoner of his troubles.
It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
There's a lovely picture of him on the wall. Actually, he's on the outside as well, not on the inside of the janitor's office, which again is just weird. Is it me, or is it certain areas just shimmering? Okay, that's Mr. Door. Mr. Door, I'm sure that name probably means something. Okay, so can we go through that door up there? And then along here, shortcut to the basement. I think that's the way I went. Yeah, so... What? Oh. So he's got his own version of the mind place. So that's a map. That's the radio. Have I listened to everything on the radio? Yeah. Plot board. Imitation. Initiation draft 1. Waking up to a nightmare. Looking for a way out. The dark present was out there hunting me. It caught me, it killed me. I had to wake up here. The dark place trapped you must write to escape. Alice. Dark presence. The lamp in the shoebox opens up the way. Writer's journey. The angel lamp. The janitor seemed to know me, but he got the name wrong. Had I written him into existence? He said I had left something in the basement, a tool to get out. The talk show felt real and not real. Alex Casey was my creation, but now it seemed he had a life of his own. He mentioned a lamp shaped like an angel.
I couldn't leave. This wasn't the way out.
Why is there a door there? Map and then the board. Anything on the desk? No. I'm very happy, Artie. Okay, so where are we going? No. No. How'd you get to... You see, this is annoying because how'd you get to map? I just want to go to the map, and I want to get there immediately rather than having to go through to the plot board. Okay, so keep going forward and first right. Of course, I need to get the, I need to get out of here. In this pitch basement. Use Janice's key. What a creepy look! It looks like someone's hand is already holding on to the corner there. What a creepy basement! Horrendous lighting. Lighting is beautiful. Look at that. Even though I just said horrendous lighting, and lighting is beautiful. Beautiful, horrendous, beautiful, scary lighting. Creepy lighting. So we need to get through there. What's with the retro VHS tapes and CRT monitors? Mazzarones. What is that? Pizza? Yeah. It's just pitch. Wow, look at the flies flying around the light. Photo taxis. Can I go in there?
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
It looks like a... The third eye. And there's donuts. I mean, I quite fancy a donut. Get out of the way. Get it. Cookies as well. Chocolate chip cookies. Oh. If only. Even though in reality you just got to stick your tongue out for the flies. Anything else around here? Nothing else. Can't just use one of the hammers. So you don't know when you take it, something might happen. You might set off a boss fight or something. You say, hey, there's nothing else in this room. Okay, we've taken that. Very interesting design.
It felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Use it and you'll have to move light and create a way forward. Why is it pointing over there? Hang on, so if I take it out...
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Really? Fascinating. What the hell is that? Bundles of hay? Where am I? I got no gun. Have I got oh, look, there's the torch. It's a deer's head. Can you believe it? In the in a metal wire mesh type frame.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room.
What?
The light carved out something new from the darkness.
The Harry Garrett Show. The hell is in there? Can't see a thing. I can't see squat. I don't know where I'm going. In this round in circles. So there was no bloody... Hang on, so you again you do. At least it got me through there. Is that hand sanitizer and a packet of fags? Jeez. Oh, that's brought me back to that. Where is that? Where the hell does this lead to? What? What? Yeah, I need to look at the map. I don't know what. Don't bring me back here. How'd you go straight to the map? Oh, there you go. Got the map. Got the map. All right. Actually, that's the exit. That is actually the exit. Light shift active. So at least we now know first floor shortcut. At least we now know where to go. That weird... Can I go back now? Am I stuck now? Am I stuck? Can I only go forward? I don't even know where back is. Because there was a stairwell leading up. Where's that gone? Oh, that one.
I needed to find another way out.
Oh, that's that door was locked. There's Archie. Okay. So at least we know that's the way. That would have been a shortcut. Which way did we come? It's all confusing. Alright, we're going to have to go down this way. To this weird flashing wall. Is the Is it a monitor? Is it a TV? I suppose it has a sort of a less, it's got a subtle flashing, so it's not going to induce any nausea. Okay, so where do I go from here? Oh, there is a light shift. Does it mean no charges? How the hell do we get charges then? So you can clumsily stumble through the door. Where do we get the bloody charges from? Oh, hang on. That's how we do it. We take it from there. It's so dark, that's why I'm looking at my OBS screen. Because it's so bloody dark up on my main PS5 screen.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Oh, thank you. End of part what? He didn't say what part it was. He just said end of part. What does that mean?
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there.
Right, okay, so it's going to be short and sweet tonight. I mean, I was meant to start earlier, but started a bit late. Where can that close? So, yeah, so we're going to call it a night. I'm going to try and stream again next weekend, who knows. I've made a video about Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales becoming the next Spider-Man for Insomniac Games. You should probably catch that if you can on my YouTube channel. But for now, we're going to call it a night. Right, so thank you very much for tuning in, if you did. I look forward to having a no chat live stream next week. Hopefully, you know, I don't know. I mean, all right, this week was a bit abysmal. I'll have to admit that it was a bit terrible, a bit rushed, and not really thought out. The quizzes were a joke, and even though I don't know, the review scores were quite interesting. Hopefully I'm improving, and my live stream will become more interesting. I don't know. I'll try and improve for next week. Think of some interesting ideas. Maybe put out some pre-marketing for my live stream, so people can actually choose to join in rather than wait for the YouTube notification. Right, so thank you very much indeed, and I will see you all again, all 0 of you, next week. Okay, good night.